You are now in tune to another Chilla production.
I remember when I was hungry. I remember when I had nothing. Shout out to the ones held it down for me. Them the ones eat with me when I'm hungry. Fuck all the people that doubted me. Fuck all the people that changed up. I ain't got shit for y'all niggas except my 2 middle fingers.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Splendid Gamer EGW back today with another episode of Duel of Sunset. And today we have a deck profile and gameplay for the Royal God deck. The Royal God deck, this deck is King Knight, Queen Knight, Jax Knight, core with, Egyptian God card Slifer in the deck. So we run Queen's Knight at 3, Jax Knight at 2. Because he's a level 5. I don't like to see him in my hand at all. So we run Jax Knight at 2. We got 1 Max C, 2 Ash Blossoms, because you got to have hand traps, of course. Gear Free, the Iron Knight. We also run Gear Free Red Eyes. Pretty much both of them are here for our fusion monster, Guilty Gear Free. Or Guilty Gear Free. We run King's Knight at 3. Pretty much if I have a Queen's Knight on the field, when I summon him, I can special out Jax Knight. Imperial Bower lets me tribute to take 2 monsters, either King, Queen, or Jack, and I can special summon them to the field. Joker's Knight, I can send 1 King, Queen, or Jack, Queen, King, or Jack to the grave, and special summon him. He becomes that name. And then during the end phase, I can target 1 Light Warrior monster, shuffle it back into the deck. He comes back to my hand. We got Slifer, Arcana Trump Joker. I get to tribute Queen, King, and Jack from my field to special summon her from my hand or the graveyard, and she gains 500 attack for every card that's in my hand and my opponent's hands. We have 1 Nibiru in here. We all know what Nibiru is here for, and that's all the monsters. We got Harpy Feather Duster. We got Polymerization at 3, because like I said, we're trying to get the Guilty Gear Free. As well, we have Arcana Joker Knight as well, which is the fusion between all 3. Monster Reborn, 1 Upstart Goblin. Pretty much all the 1-ofs that really help you add stuff to your hand. Reinforcement of the army, you know what I'm saying? 1 Day of Peace. Stuff like that, because all we're working with is warriors anyway, and all our king, queens, and jacks, they all get reshuffled back into the deck anyway. You know what I'm saying? 1 Day of Peace, that's definitely a clutch ass card if you don't have it. Card Advance lets me look at the top 5 cards of my deck and put them back in any order. I can tribute summon 1 monster in addition to my normal summon this turn. True Name, I get to declare 1 card name, and I get to look at the top of my deck, and if it's the declared card, I add it to my hand. Then I special summon 1 Divine Beast. Pot of Desires, banish 10 cards from the top of my deck to draw 2. Pot of Extravagance, banish 3 to 6 random face down cards from my extra deck to draw 2 cards. 1 or 2 cards. Triple Tactic Talents at 2. If my opponent activates a monster effect on my turn, I get 3 effects I get to choose, and I'm usually going to draw 2 cards unless, my field is barren. Joker Straight, I get to discard 1 card to special summon 1 Queen's Knight from my deck, then I get to add 1 King's Knight or 1 Jack's Knight, and I can normal summon 1 monster immediately after that resolves. I can't special summon monsters from my extra deck this turn except for Light Warrior monsters, and during my end phase I can shuffle back in 1 Light Warrior to add that card back to my hand. Face card Fusion, I get to fusion summon 1 Light Warrior fusion monster using monsters from my hand or field, and if I have a Queen, King, or Jack on the field, I can use a monster from my deck instead. Infinite cards, so each player has no limit to their hand. Millennium Revelation, you can send 1 Divine Beast monster from your hand to the graveyard to add 1 Monster Reborn from your deck or graveyard to your hand, and then you can send this card from the field face up, and you can special summon 1 Winged Dragon or Raw from my graveyard with Monster Reborn, ignoring the summoning conditions. Sadly, we don't use this for Winged Dragon or Raw. We just use this to get Monster Reborn in this deck. Super Poly at 1, Call by the Grave at 1, Forbidden Droplet at 1. Everybody knows what these cards do, so I don't gotta waste my breath going over why we're doing this and why we have it. But if you got it or can get it, get a Forbidden Droplet. It will definitely save you. And like I said, this deck really reshuffles itself back into the deck, so it works out. Thunder Force attack. This is a quick play. Activation and effect cannot be negated. If I control Slifer the Sky Dragon, I can destroy as many face-up monsters as possible my opponent controls, and then if I do, I get to draw a card for each one. Soul Crossing. This card lets me tribute summon one Divine Beast monster, and I can use monsters on my opponent's side of the field as well. And until the end of the next turn, I can only activate one card effect per turn. Thunder Speed Summon. During the main or battle phase, I can normal summon one level 10 monster if I can control Queen, King, and Jack Knight. And the second effect, I can add one level 10 non-dark monster with question mark attack from my deck to my hand. Then immediately after, I can normal summon one level 10 monster. So it's a quick play that really works really good. If you can get your hand up good, you can summon out Slifer, or you can get Arcana. Trap cards, we got Infinite Impermanence at 1. Joker's Wild is at 2. During the main or battle phase, I can send one spell card that specifically lists all Queen, King, and Jack, and this card becomes that spell effect. During the end phase, if this card is in my graveyard, I can target one Light Warrior in my graveyard, and I can shuffle it back and add that card back to my hand. Metal Reflex Slime at 2. Ultimate Divine Beast at 1. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, I can discard one spell and trap to target one Divine Beast in my graveyard and special summon it, then change the attack to it. During the end phase, if I control a Divine Beast, I can destroy all face-up cards my opponent controls that activated their effects on the field this turn. And the last two trap cards in here are Court of Cards. If I control no monsters, I can special summon Queen, King, or Jack from my deck to the field, and I can banish up to one copy of each Queen, King, and Jack from my grave to draw one card for each one that I banished. Now, extra deck, Guilty Gear Free, the Magical Steel Knight. Once per turn, when a card or effect activates that targets him, I can negate that effect, and if I do, destroy one card on the field. If this card was fusion summoned using only monsters on the field, he can attack twice. And his second effect, during damage calculation, I can banish one spell from my grave, and he gains attack equal to his defense. So that's super amazing. He like almost protects himself. Starving Venom Fusion, that's for our super poly. Then we got Arcana Knight Joker. I can fusion summon this card, with Queen, King, and Jack. Once per turn, when a spell or trap is activated or a monster effect that targets this card, I can send the same card from my hand to the grave to negate that effect. Amazing, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and I really like it. Egyptian God Slime. He can't be destroyed by battle. He can only be destroyed by card effect. My opponent can't target other monsters I control with card effects or for attack, and he counts as 3 tributes for a tribute summon. So you already know what Egyptian God Slime is here for. Number 41, Bagushka. Man, you gotta put Bagushka in any deck that you run level 4s, bro, because he's an instant Mystic Mind. Solid is 2 Tails of Noble Knights. Pretty much when this card is link summon, I can add one warrior monster from my deck to my hand, but for the rest of the turn, I can't normal summon, set, or special summon monsters with that same name, or activate the effect. So, it's just a nice little add. If I got Polymerization, then it, sets up for Guilty Gear. Brute Enforcer, I can target one card. I could discard one card and target one face-up card my opponent controls, and my opponent has to discard the same card in order to negate that effect. So, lucky gamble, right? Anaconda at 1, Blackluster Soldier at 1, Shoryuja at 1, Boral Sword, Axis Kolotaka, and Chaos Goddess of the Underworld. I try to, when you go in the rank match, man, sometimes you need those meta link monsters, you know what I'm saying? But this first match right here, I end up running into a mirror match. So Pot of Extravagance gets rid of a lot of my extra decks, sadly. I get a Call by the Grave, Metal Reflex Slime, Super Poly. No monsters at all, but I do have Face Card Fusion in my hand. So he summons Queen's Knight, and I activate Maxi. And he decides not to continue doing anything. So I get out Metal Reflex, He activates Cross Out Designator. Wow. Like, not only was this a mirror match, it was like a super mirror match because he happened to have a Metal Reflex Slime too. It's pretty freaking annoying. Attacks for 15. My turn, I draw. Alright, let's go. So I activate Imperial Bower. So then he goes Metal Reflex Slime, gets him a monster, that's cool. I tribute Imperial Bower, and I get out Jack's Knight, and then I get out King's Knight. Then I activate Super Poly by getting rid of Face Card Fusion and take his Queen's Knight, because it's a mirror match. Arcana Knight Joker. Never got him out that fast before. So I'll go ahead and bust over Metal Reflex Slime, but in turn, I'm going to go ahead and banish his Queen's Knight from the grave. Because if it's a mirror match, I'm pretty sure he's going to try to summon one out or banish it. Pass turn. He activates Monster Reborn. And in turn, he takes my Imperial Bower. And to him taking Imperial Bower, I'm going to go ahead and Infinite Impermanence. Because I know he's going to try to, you know, get some defense on this field. And I can't let him. Yay. Now it's my turn. And I'm stuck with Metal Reflex Slime in my Spell and Trap Zone. So we attack. 38 to the head. Let's go. So he summons out Slime Breeder. I think that's his name. I forgot what his name is. So he discards Wing Dragon or Raw to try to add back Monster Reborn, but I'm gonna go ahead and ash that. Now he uses the second effect, but because he doesn't have Monster Reborn, he can't special summon Wing Dragon or Raw. Locked him out just that quick. So I'll go ahead and attack his Slime Breeder. He gets another Metal Reflect from his grave. He activates Metal Reflect. I decide to destroy Metal Reflect. His turn. He still has 2 tokens on the field. Ah, Raigeki. That's pretty annoying. And in his end phase, activate Court of Cards. The special summon King's Knight to the field from my grave. Oh, Monster Reborn. I could be petty and bring back his Winged Dragon or Raw, but I'm not like that. Let's go ahead and get our Arcana Knight Joker back to the field, though. Battle phase. Attack. His tokens. Arcana attack his life points. Sadly, I mean, I run my deck at 60 cards, so I don't always run it into Slifer, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you want to get the win regardless, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we did today with Arcana Knight Joker. Booyah. Talk about a freaking lucky ass mirror match, man. I couldn't have had it better. Oh, and there was something I missed on Arcana Knight Joker's effect. Oh no, Triumph Joker. Arcana Triumph Joker. The lady that I got lit up right now. I can send one card from my grave and destroy all cards like that on the field. So I could, you know, discard a spell, destroy all spells, discard a monster, destroy all monsters, discard a trap, destroy a trap. Yeah, she's freaking busted. So activate card advance, change the top of our deck, and I don't know why I didn't just activate True Name just now, but oh yeah, I know why, because I got Joker's Wild and it's going to like reshuffle my deck anyway. So Joker's Wild sends Joker straight to the grave. I discard Arcana Triumph to get Queen's Knight in defense mode, King's Knight in attack. He's doing a whole bunch of Cyber Dragon stuff. Oh no. It's something I really truly don't want to see. How am I finna get out of this? Cyber and Dragon. Wow. Okay. Let's go. He can attack everything, can he? No? Oh, you played yourself. Joker straight lets me add back Triumph Joker back to my deck. And Joker straight comes to my hand. And then Joker Wild sends King's Knight back to my deck. And that comes back to my hand. You see what I'm saying? So it helps Slifer when he gets on the field that I can keep adding stuff back. I just got myself a polymerization. So we're going to activate Card Advance. Then we activate True Name. Pot of Desires. It is. And in turn, Slifer the Sky Dragon in attack mode. Activate Thunder Strike Force. And that lets me draw one more. Activate Pot of Desires to draw two. Alright. King's Knight to the field. You know what King's Knight finna do. Battle phase. But I forgot Slifer's the only one that can attack this turn. So I played myself. But I'm going to tribute my three. My King, Queen, and Jack. To get Arcana Triumph to the field. And now Slifer goes bye-bye, but she's still on the field. It was a nice run, though. It was a very nice run. Activate Joker's Wild. Activate Joker straight by discarding another Joker straight from my hand. He ends his turn. Joker straight comes back to my hand by shuffling back in Jack's Knight, but he activates Call by the Grave in response to banish it. Freaking hater, bro. I still get Metal Reflex Slime, of course, but my Jack's Knight does not come back to my deck. That is sad. Joker's Wild effect sends my King's Knight back, but Joker's Wild comes back to my hand. My turn, I draw infinite cards, but nah, we finna end this right now. Egyptian God Slime, let's go. Attack his life points. Like, it's a cluster of a deck for sure. But, like I said, it's got a little bit of consistency to it, nah? Like, it's a little method to the madness of it. It, like, works. It gives you a hand, you know? Like, you're never, like, without... I mean, you kind of be without a hand. You're normally not without a monster, you know? I just got a whole bunch of spells in here, you know? I got more spells and traps than monsters, so... Pot of Extravagance. Alright, I got a King's Knight in hand, so I activate Card Advance. Set King's Knight, set Infinite Impermanence, set Call by the Grave. Pass turn. Because I don't have nothing that's going to change the order of my deck this time, so we lit. Okay, drawing the Queen's Knight. And sadly, King's Knight effect doesn't work if he's flipped up, so that's kind of annoying. Queen's Knight attack, and then I activate Call by the Grave to banish his monster. And this guy activates Magic Jammer. Who activates Magic Jammer? I haven't seen that card since like freaking 2007. Or whenever Yu-Gi-Oh first came out with the first structure decks. Magic Jammer? Get out of here. So yeah, he beat freaking Call by the Grave with a Magic Jammer. He got to his turn and couldn't do nothing though, so yay. I got a Jack's Knight in my hand, so you know what time it is, right? Polymerization. Because I did, you know, restructure my deck just this way. Booyah. Arcana Knight Joker. Battle phase, attack for 38. He sets two more cards, pass turn. I think I got it though. Another polymerization. Okay, yeah. Battle phase attack. Called his bluff. Let's go. So yeah, I mean, it's not super hard to get Arcana Knight, but it is pretty hard to get Guilty Gear Free because you gotta have two warriors with different attributes. And all these monsters are all light types, you know what I'm saying? So I got both my different gear frees. I got a Slifer in hand, Ash Blossom, Forbidden Droplet, and Guy Past. I drew into Nibiru, so I summoned Gear Free Iron Knight and attack for 18. And I like how this guy's character icon looks like a Super Saiyan. Like, it's super cool. Wow, this guy's like bricking. I wonder what he's playing, like Blue Eyes or something? Okay, Joker straight. Activate. By discarding Nibiru to get Queen's Knight, which gets me King's Knight, which lets me special out Jack's Knight. And in turn, I tribute all three for Slifer the Sky Dragon. Attack for 3,000. Gear Free attack. Yeah, I don't know if he was sleeping on the money or not, but I'm not. I'm here now. Just put Queen's Knight back to my deck to add Joker straight back. Slifer's at 4,000. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. And he didn't do anything again. Wow. What was this guy even running? Okay, battle phase, Slifer for 5,000 so I can get my points. Thank you. How courteous. It's like you knew I was trying to make a video. No, I'm joking, but like, yeah, man. You do stuff like that with this deck, and you know, that's how you get it. Like, you can change your numbers, of course. It's just when I build decks, I like to start from the maximum amount of cards I can have, and then work my way down to what I know I can secure to win with, and you know, be good. So I have a Jack's Knight, King's Knight, Upstart Goblin, 1 day apiece. No, 1 day apiece. Neither player takes damage. I like it. Upstart Goblin. I even give you 1,000. Alright, booyah. Reinforcements. Activate Joker straight. I send in 1 Jack's Knight to get Queen's Knight. Summon King's Knight. And apparently King's Knight, you gotta summon Jack's Knight from your deck. So the one in my hand is just a brick. So I link away my King's Knight and my Imperial Bower for Assault's 2 Tails of Noble Knights. Use her effect to add Gearfried Red Eyes. Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight. There you go. Send my Jack's Knight back to my deck to add my Joker straight back. And we ready. Be ready. So is he running Raid Raptors or Blackwings? Ooh, okay. He sent my monster back to my extra deck and gained more life points. Summoned out Blackwing, armed somebody, and passes his turn. So okay, it's not the worst situation, but we looking good. So activate Millennium Revelation. Activate Joker straight by sending Jack's Knight to summon out Queen's Knight to summon out King's Knight, which summons out Jack's Knight. And in turn, I tribute all 3 for Slifer the Sky Dragon. But I passed my turn. Shuffle back in Queen's Knight to add Joker straight. Now I'm at 3,000. And we good now. I mean, sadly, I couldn't destroy his monster even though I wanted to. But because I'm still getting attacked, we good. His monster got his attack reduced to 0. He immediately got kicked off the field. I'm at 4,000. Battle phase, I attack. Main phase 2. Let's go ahead and set Joker's Wild and pass turn. Yeah, we gotta do some eating on them life points. So his monster, his attack was already 0. So since his attack was already 0, he's good. So I activate Face Card Fusion off of Joker's Wild effect. So now, in return, I get Guilty Gearfried by sending King's Knight and Gearfried Red Eyes Iron Knight from my hand. Let's go. He ends his turn. Joker's Wild comes back to my hand after I shuffle back in Jack's Knight. I'll draw for turn. Okay. Battle phase. Slifer attack for 3,000. Guilty Gearfried attack. Main phase 2. Activate card advance. Because I gotta see what's coming next. In turn. Slifer effect. And he activates his trap card in response. Blackbird closed. I think that actually destroys Slifer. Yeah, negate it and destroy it, my boy. And it let him special out a Blackwing monster from his extra deck. Guilty Gearfried's effect. I banished Upstart Goblin, and my defense got added onto my attack. His monster's going bye-bye. Hasta la vista. My turn. I set both my cards and I attack for 27. And I pass turn. This is it, bucko. You were at like 10,000 life points. And I knocked them all down. Do you not have any more fight? Activate Court of Cards. Resolve. Court of Cards, I do nothing. So he gets Black Whirlwind, gets his monster out. Cool. Now I activate quarter cards and I banish one of each to draw 3 cards. Yay, I like it. But that's game. He already knew he couldn't do nothing to rock with me. It's your boy Splendid Gamer, Duelist Sunset. We'll be back with more. You dig? Thank you.